Hi everyone, this is Sharon from rawandawesome.com. This is part of my mind, body, and soul series. Really more kind of my mind side for this particular one. But I'm just wanting to talk a little bit about the Tesla. It's the love of my life, as I've told you before. If you like what I'm talking about, please like and also subscribe. And I definitely want to hear your comments, because these are some of the things that I really don't know about that I really want to get your information on. But basically, as you know, I'm on a hunt for a Tesla. I've been wanting the Model 3 for a very long time, and I reserved, 2 years ago. And so it's coming upon the time where I'm currently in a lease, and my lease is up in a couple of weeks. And my Tesla that's reserved is probably still 6 or 7 months out. And a couple of questions that I have is, what would you do in that scenario? I've been thinking about, do I buy my lease out with the car that I currently have, but on the market right now for similar cars at that similar, miles and similar year, it's actually cheaper than if I buy out my current lease. However, my current car, I know where it's been. I know the oil changes. I know that I've kept it up. I know that the tires have been changed out, and I know what condition it is, and I know that it's, safe. So that's one of my thoughts. My other thought is, I don't know if I'd be able to really do this, but just to get rid of the car, get rid of the insurance for a while, start kind of banking some of that money and just Uber to work every day. And Uber or Lyft, one of those, and just seeing how that is, because I generally don't do a whole lot of traveling. And if there's anything that's, one-off that's a little bit further, then I could still Uber. And honestly, I live close to a very, central location where I'm close to Whole Foods, I'm close to Trader Joe's, all in walking distance. Some local natural co-op stores, even just like Best Buy, Target, all of that stuff I could really walk to. And especially as the weather gets warmer, I could just ride my bike. So that's a really good option. But I'm a little nervous, especially if it's, nighttime walking, but, Uber is still in my back pocket. Another thing that I considered was maybe potentially renting a car. And I know that different dealerships will let you do like an extended rental, like maybe for 3 months or 6 months. My concern with that is, well, one, if I knew when I'd be able to actually get the Tesla, that would be one thing, but I don't. The site just says summer 2018. And I'm like, is that in July or is that in August? And is that just actually ordering it and then it'll take another month or 2 months or 3 months to actually receive it? So I'm like, I might not even get it until November. So how long will I actually have, how long would I need to rent a car if I chose that? And the reason why that's kind of important is because you could rent by like a week, by a month, by 3 months, maybe 6 months. But the longer your rental period is, as if you let them know ahead of time, then the lower the rental rate is. And I don't want to get to a point where I'm renting a car and it costs more than a car note. And so at that point, I'm like, does it make more sense to buy a car if it's going to be 6 months or something like that? One of the things that I was saying before, if I buy a car, then I could use that to turn in when I go get the Tesla. It could be one of the trade-ins. So that's one of the things that I could use for that. But I really am kind of conflicted. I don't know what to do. My other thing that I have been thinking about and considering, and I would love your opinion on this, is I was thinking Model 3 is closer to the price range that I want, and it'll be new. But I started thinking about, what if I got a Model S that might be like a 2014 or a 2013 that ends up being around the price that a new Model 3 would be. So, it would be a bigger car. It'll have more bells and whistles, but it'll be used. I don't technically know all the history of the car. I know they didn't have to worry about oil changes and, whether or not they, some of the other things that they did. But I'm not quite sure about. So I definitely love your feedback. Anyway, so that's kind of my question, and the journey that I'm going through is just whether or not I do my Uber and everything, whether I buy my current lease, whether I rent a car. And if there's any other suggestions outside of that, please let me know. Anyway, if you like my topic, please like this video. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and also comment below. Talk to you soon. Once again, this is Sharon Johnson. Laters.